Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day, after we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need the focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. You're overwatering, Sir Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah, leave him alone. I tinker when I'm stressed. Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard, and sometimes I can see the birth of the universe. First, there's only one reality, and then, bam, all reality.
That's kind of cool.
Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Kotati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
I am Groot.
Wow! Okay.
Woo! Harsh words. Now I understand the fear in their branches. Spook them good. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird. I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
While focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Morgoth's breath, you are correct!
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques. Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired, but this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
She better not have said anything about me reaching my big size.
No. You only turn into Big Fuzzy in 1 or 2 fringe realities.
What?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe, though. She said you did a job on her throne room.
Only if she pays for it.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It is at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. While the church is out looking for the source,
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! All right, let's find a place to park.
Look at those boys. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath.
Whoa!
Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknaf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. All right, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
that landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Taking fire! Boom! Ah. That one's toast.
Frags! Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks! Got a piece of that guy!
I think you're finally figuring out how to fly her, Quill!
True! I do not feel the dread in my stomach his piloting ordinarily elicits.
Groot says it's
maybe better not to get caught up shooting! Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I ripped?
Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill them or dodge them. We gotta get through there.
Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage. Direct hit!
Gah! Cheap shot!
Careful!
We're hit!
Taking fire!
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of war?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar!
Tell them that! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, we'll make you a new one!
Watch your back!
Roped another cultist!
Having fun preying on the weak? These faith crates are unstable!
Maybe we shouldn't stand next to them then!
Yeah, Groot! Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here! You heard them! Let's hit them until they pop and crunch!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
Whoa! Watch the language!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tunes! Gamora! Snap it!
The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
That means they can also be attacked from anywhere! These devoted souls do not know when to quit!
The church is like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder!
Bet you I finish off more than you!
Incoming attack!
Damn you blockers, boys! It's a breathing
So we
room,
get
Groot!
disrupted! This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax! What's next, Peter? These faith crates are unstable!
Betcha they blow up real good!
About time!
Fuck
Cultists
that
walked
weirdo
right into that
servant!
Crash! Kick them! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
You need a sword, Peter! Get the rhythm right! You're dancing to your own tune! The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again! Brutify him, Brute! Rocket! Blast him! Time to shred him! Hey, Stunhead! We're just here for the fulfillment!
That's right! We brought the fireworks! Get the fuck out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Damn! They called in the triple lead!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Brute! Hog tie guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality. Foul magic! The sorcerer's healing the others!
What's the opposite of heal? Do your thing, Drax! Come on, put him down!
Get the
Rocket!
point!
Move up! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We will honor your sacrifice, Peter Quill! The Flying One means the spell!
Target on him!
Take heed!
Old Mandus really knows how to fly our ship!
The insect witch seems comfortable enough with controls. It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
I was almost cooked there! Thanks, big
Ripple off, Drax!
So he gets to just go around healing his pal!
That warrior is filled with strength! Stand back!
You don't want to be in the way of that! Gotta cut that flyer's connection to his friends!
And he will suffer for it!
Hey! The flying creep's healing him up!
Then he should be the first to die!
I can barely cut into his armor!
Perish!
Careful around the
Peter
boosted
Quill,
one!
I would value some assistance!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seen stars!
What the? Coach is using his team members! Hold on, big guy! Dinking! Round 2!
Incoming!
You shall be returned!
Oh, scary lightning! Right!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tunes!
This guy barely feels it!
I am trying to destroy!
What's next, Peter?
Rocket! Go wild!
The assassin has proved fallible!
2 secs, I'll be right there!
The sorcerer amplifies their power!
Put him down hard! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Brute! Hands on deck!
Past time someone got stabbed!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
We're the galaxy's only hope!
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality!
Whoa! Watch the language!
License revoked!
I am Groot.
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Nonsense. We were smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
Baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
At least Mantis crash the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot.
Rocket! Fireworks!
Stop that weirdo! Deserve it!
These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here. You coming, Quill?
Doors flarked.
Scut. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
Is this really the most efficient path?
Not even close.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here. Show him your roots! At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
Not yet!
Danger close, Rocket! Gamora, slice him up!
This one will survive! These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Yeah, you killed him! The weirdo deserved it!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now?
My fists have quelled the believer!
Bringing the pain! Don't mess with Earth!
We made another mess!
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult. They've got to have janitors. Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser Guardians flarked the entire galaxy.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The smell is back that way, boys!
Do not believe these people are janitors.
All you Rocket!
I kind of want to know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Send
Right?
it their way,
You're an
Drax!
official church, Taylor!
Zap! I love playing Zappazella! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to! Tracker's working fine! We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
We win! We're taking a vacation!
Wipe them out! Crystal Claw! Feel my wrath!
Get everyone on their feet! At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
Not yet!
I was just trying to wake him up!
Having fun preying on the weak?
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape!
Drax, Groot thinks you should have saved your hunt marker for this place.
There is no need. We conquered the unconquerable Foom. We have rendered ourselves invincible. Would you restrain these powers, Warlock?
Let's start with a gag.
Is this really the safest route?
Clark, pull up the rest of them floor panels!
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge, larking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise! This wind shall not break our determination!
See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this! We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me! Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar!
At least it's not raining!
Don't jinx it!
Did they turn this on just to hold us back?
Bastard scack baskets!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma purge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing!
Oh, good!
What are you doing up there?
Tactical analysis or something!
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
This sucks!
You mean it blows?
Yeah, that too!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's